Um, if you're on Raleigh Link 14's Facebook page, then you may or may not have seen my page. I mean my post, I don't know. If you're on the group chat on Facebook that I'm in, or you are on the group that I'm in for teen YouTubers, then you know kind of what this, you know somewhat about what this video is about. One person truly knows what this video is about, and that's because me and her talked about it. And some people were in that group chat too. I don't know if they read the comments, the messages or not, but if they did, then they probably know what this video is about too. So, and it's like I told Raleigh, I have watched her videos for going on a year now, well, over a year now, and I watch her videos to get ideas for y'all, and I like the way that she some of her beliefs on the way animals should be treated are kind of interesting. Some of her beliefs and why she believes them are kind of interesting to me. Like the stall one, for example, I disagree with her on it, but it's kind of interesting for why she believes the way that she believes. And there's a lot of people on YouTube that I subscribe because I think the way that they believe is kind of interesting. But anyways, now, she made a video that kind of struck a nerve with me, and I do realize I'm going to get a lot of backlash for this, because I know I got a lot of people on here that enjoy Raleigh's videos and like her as a YouTuber and as an equestrian and as a trainer and all that. But I just want to say this because there are a lot of horses out there that do not like hackamores and do not like bitless bridles, and people don't want to ride them in a halter, because the halter, really, with a halter in your riding, you really have no control. The horse can do whatever it wants to do whenever it wants to do it. And a lot of people don't want to ride their horse in a halter because they think it's like a hackamore, that their horse is going to have the same effect with it. And it's not true. They're not. You can still ride your horse in a halter. A rope halter, depending on what kind you get, might have the same effect. The ones I use are going to put pressure on the bridge of their nose, where them pressure points are. But they make some that put them on the pressure points of the jaw. It just depends on the type of one you get. I don't suggest riding in a stall halter, because you're going to have about as much control. You don't have control like you do with a hackamore or bitless. And a lot of shows will not let you, they will disqualify you if you try to ride in a hackamore, a bitless, or a halter. And they make you, or Basel, they make you ride in a bit. So a lot of people can't ride their horses without a bit because they go to these shows, or their horse don't like the other stuff that would be a lot less painful for some reason. I know a horse that don't like it because they've had his nose has been broke, and it hurts his nose. There's a lot of reasons why people don't use it. It's not because they're a bad trainer or they don't want to build up a relationship with their horse. And that's why it kind of struck a nerve with me, because I know horses that cannot be rode like this because of medical issues, or because they show or something like that. So they use the lightest bit possible, whether it be an O-ring or something like that. Like they use the with harsher bits if they can, so that they don't cause as less pain as possible to their horse. There is no doubt in my mind that bits do not cause pain, because I've stuck bits in my mouth and pulled on them and yanked on them like most riders do. I put them on my feet and did the same thing. It hurts. Like, a lot of people don't know this, but I've stepped on a nail when I was younger, and you can actually feel the hole in my foot, and you can see the indentation right there. That's where I stepped on a nail, and it's hard and calloused over. You can tell right there. Right there's where I stepped on it. Oh yeah, I mean, it still kind of hurts there. It hurts down in here too. But I've used that foot. That's why personally I like the D-ring snaffles, because they cause the D-rings or the O-rings, because they cause less pain. And the reason why I use a 3-piece is because it's going to be less pain with it going in your horse's mouth like that versus that sharp point going up like that in your horse's mouth. That's why I use the 3-piece bits, because I like them better. I'm not by any means trying to downgrade Raleigh for saying that bits are harsh or inhumane, because in reality, they do cause pain, which is inhumane. But in some cases, they are necessary. Now, if you're just putting a bit on your horse just because you can, and it's unnecessary, there's something wrong with you. And I'm not saying, like, don't go out and put an O-ring snaffle on your horse because you want to ride an O-ring snaffle because you don't have a hackamore and can't afford one. I'm not saying that. I'm saying, like, getting these huge bits that are like this big, got shanks on it and this big, and expecting your horse to not try and kill you. That's not right. I'm just saying. And as a request for Taylor and family, I will be doing a week's worth of dating my life. I'll put them all together and just make one big video. I'm going to try and make it as short as possible, so it'll be not seen at least a minute or so. I don't know how long they'll be, but I'm not going to try and have like a 2-hour video to upload because it's going to be ridiculous. So yeah, this is just my response to her video because it kind of irritated me, because I don't use a bit on my horses a lot. I have one that's not trained to ride in a hackamore, and that's because I haven't had time to do it, and he will be soon, but he's also a lesson horse, so he has to be rode in a bit, so I can teach kids how to properly use the hackamore. So yeah, thank y'all for watching. I hope you have a great day. Bye.